Daytime Fighting League 2. Risky Nights.
You saw what it said. Daytime Fighting League 2 live from the Palace, Southwest Atlanta. This is Matt. I'm here with Max.
The VIPs are assembling. If you're on the birthday list, you'll get the best view of the show. And that show is a fight, Matt.
All the other VIPs are rushing in, ready for action. The quasi-finals started last night.
They've been a bloodbath so far.
ATM beating Stucco Jones senseless. He didn't know what was happening there, did he?
Was that a quasi-final or a
Jones.
semifinal? I think that was a semifinal. This is quasi.
That was a semifinal. This is a quasi.
No, this will also.
That'll also be a semi.
That was a quasi. This
Right.
is a semi.
Correct. This brings us to the semifinals.
Temba.
From our only 16 original fighters, only 4 remain. Tonight one will fall. But who? Temba in front. Dre Streaks behind him.
They're familiar with the Hall of Devastation now.
Both physically fit men, seasoned DFL fighters. The only one holding each other back from the ring is the other one. The other person, right? The loser has to clean up the room.
A lot of flies out tonight. Maybe they smell preemptively the rotting flesh of the loser that will be left, the entrails of the defeated, from the bloodbath that is this risky night.
Traffic's kind of built up on this gigantic freeway. I'm thinking there, saying to myself, you know, it's a nice day, but I'm on a motorcycle. While I'm on the 2 wheels, I look over. It was just like a dead, squashed frog with basically tire marks. You know, like you could tell it'd been just punished as much as a frog could be punished. You know, I just sat there, you know, thinking, you know, that's a tough way to go out. You know, that frog was probably just trying to cross the road. Got that on my mind. I'm driving the bike a little bit further down the road, and all of a sudden a big gust of wind blows my phone off the bike in the middle of the freeway. And I'm thinking to myself, you know, everybody has their own level of sensitivity, so you know, it's best to kind of leave that up to your own imagination. But I'm pretty sure that it's disgusting, you know, in a lot of places where people probably don't want to think about it.
The hushed hallways of the backstage area. Tension, anxiety,
Palpitating,
fear,
pulsing.
violence, urination.
Bourgeoisie. Confusion. Where's that little boy with the eye patch?
Last minute preparations for these semifinals.
Such an important shot, we had 2 cameras just to get this. Let's cut back to the other camera.
Camera 1, please. Thank you.
I was on the phone with my friends, and they were like having a conversation about something, and one of them was talking about, he's Hispanic, and he was talking about he said, I'm not white. I don't remember how he said it, but he said, I'm not white, and I was just yelled out Zatarans, because he made me think of like Dirty Rice. That's what he made me think of. And they say that to me all the time. Like, they'll just like, hey Ken, Zatarans, like they'll just throw that out to me now.
Ken. Zataran's origin story.
Turns out it's a kind of a catchphrase of his.
2 more fights, Max.
Ooh, and it's
Here's one.
gonna be this one,
Amber
the
Alert.
Amber Alert.
I've said it before. What the hell could this mean? Josh?
cradling Moses and throwing him to the stars. I'm giving him a high five. Moses, the Jewish angel.
Fighters loosening up for battle and being presented with what appears to be Baby Bjorn baby holders. If you've ever carried a baby, it's like a knapsack for a baby.
My mom used to tell me the story of Baby Bjorn, a small child troll who would steal the toes of the not-so-innocent kids. If you ate strawberry ice cream too much in the middle of the night, which I was frankly guilty of, Baby Bjorn would come and take your toes. So maybe that's what this fight's about.
Carefully fastening the Bjorns.
They gotta be tight enough.
Crack team of DFL technicians ensuring their safety.
Taking away
security.
all the jackets and fringe. It seemed to.
A little more information, and somehow I know less than before.
I gotta say, I love those tights on Mr. Dre.
A reminder, the kitchen stays open until 15 minutes after the fight.
People after the fights usually hang out, eat some snacks.
The bar's open all night. Dre demonstrating some careful behavior. What that tells us, I don't know.
The Booch Cave is a bit darker tonight.
Booch in his formal wear. Special event tonight.
Well, somebody turned off the lights and turned them back on. Oh, I get it now.
Ceremonial anointing of the fighters with cream cheese.
Didn't really get it all the way off his fingers.
Booch would make a hell of a priest.
What, because he's into kids?
Hell of a priest. See what I did there?
Oh, you mean like the musical Hello, Priest?
Here they come. They look ready, Max. Let's go down to ringside with our friend, the toughest man in Atlanta, Murder One, and his keys to the fight. Murder.
Let's hear it, dude.
Keys to this fight, straight up, be aggressive, bob and weave, put the other person down as fast as you can without hurting the baby. Back to you.
Don't hurt the baby. Is there a real baby? I heard some baby noises earlier in the show.
You did?
Yeah, when they were walking through the hall. Guess we'll find out. Here they come, Max. Fighters arriving into the palace. The roar of the crowd. Deafening.
The statuesque Dre Streaks, flapping his little neck charm. Equipped with Bjorn and, well, luminescent in this black light.
And his opponent, quiet strength, confidence, Temba.
A community leader, a youth reach out person.
Motorcycle enthusiast. You never see him smile, much like Murder One.
He don't got time for that. You know, he's got to work on this stuff. He's got to do the fight, you know? And then he's got a motor on home.
It's a close fight, Max. Remind me of their statistics.
Dre's 22, allergic to mold, almost 200 pounds, and he makes a funny shape with his body. Temba, man, he's an older guy, Matt, and we've said this before, but he's been holding his own. The oldest person to hold their own.
Oldest fighter in DFL history.
We don't even know how old he is.
Can only assume. Join me now. Please rise for our national anthem as performed by Dre Streaks.
And the Rockets ran there. The ball was bursting in the air. They gave proof to the night that our flag was still there.
And that's DJ Porkchop on the piano.
Beautiful.
The first opponent to get the baby completely in your harness will be the winner. I would like to call for a twist. I will have you put your harness on your back instead of your chest.
What?
She called for a twist.
Max, that's why Priscilla's so amazing. As fair, I've said it before, as fair as she is fair.
Calling for a twist.
Unprecedented. But these are the semis.
You need this to be good. Oh. Thought she was going to steal his keys.
Confusion with the Bjorns. I think they're ready. We're ready to go here. Good jump, baby.
Ready? Fight!
Is indeed a jump baby, and who grabs it first? Dre.
Dre's got it. Temba in hot pursuit. Mocking him, holding him above his head.
We can see a live measurement of how much their Bjorn is holding. You want to fill that bar up.
Not easy to get that baby in your back. How does that even work?
Dre's getting it close in there, but Temba's getting his hands on it.
Temba relentless.
You know,
in pursuit of this baby.
People don't usually have eyes on the back of their heads.
Not usually.
Dre very close to getting it there. Oh,
Keeping a sharp eye on him. Look at this little goaltending from Temba.
interesting tactic.
Can't get the baby in there if your hand's in there. Temba struggling so far. Dre in complete control.
He's doing more of a wild prance, though. Temba, you know?
Dre making his move. Look at this. Temba wrenching control.
Oh, he's got a baby in his arms, Matt. But they're stuck. They're at a stalemate.
Power bars pretty close to each other. Baby being torn apart.
Ooh, what happened? Did we lose baby piece?
Dre with control again. He's got an arm in his mouth, I think. Possible leg. Look at this. He puts it in. Stolen out. Show me that
Whoa.
again.
Never seen something that wild.
Watch those meters flip. Temba holding on. Dre holding on. Will this baby hold on?
For the
Loose
Bjorn.
baby.
Oof.
Dre recovers. Taking the lead. Temba in constant pursuit.
I can speak for all of us when I say, yeah, I'm glad this isn't a real baby.
Fighters tangling. Crowd electrified. Ooh, Temba takedown.
Backpedal.
Tearing this baby apart.
He's using his ass.
Shielding this baby from Dre. Blood on his knee.
Not good news.
Blood on their hands.
That could get infected.
Blood on both knees, Max. Temba in control of the baby now. Dre in control of Temba.
Interestingly enough, Temba has become Dre's baby.
Now it's Dre doing some goaltending.
That is a legal move. Just defend the Bjorn from the person who's in the lead.
Block that baby.
Is it going to become easier the more parts the baby loses?
Baby mostly intact. A couple of limbs. Temba juking. Left and right. Dre losing a bandana in there.
Is juke an onomatopoeia? Like shoot, shoot, shoot.
Don't know, Max. Close to a chokehold here. Priscilla might break this up.
I don't want to see anyone get choked out tonight.
Temba digging deep. Calling on extra resources of strength, it looks like. Look out, Dre.
Bares his teeth. He's almost bitten Dre.
Giving it everything he's got.
You could see that whooshing, that juke, you know?
Temba really grinding here.
Does it have to be on his back for me to ring the bell?
He's got the baby in the Bjorn. What else can he do, Max?
His hands in with it. It's on his chest.
Look at that raw emotion. He's got the baby in the Bjorn. What else can he do?
I can't bear to watch anymore.
KO.
Priscilla's seen enough.
Quantum race.
Winner. Temba.
We pulled it off, man. What is in your mind, like the most dangerous chemical we kind of encounter on a day-to-day basis?
Probably CO2.
From car emissions?
Actually, buildings represent 40% of CO2 global emissions, so it's actually just infrastructure, buildings, corporate real estate, industrial.
Is this including transportation that interacts with it, or is it just like the facilities in like a normal building?
Everything, it's basically a life cycle. So it's like total analysis in terms of from the beginning, supply chain, when the materials get to the building, concrete, like limestone, all the ingredients that go into aggregate, concrete, very dirty stuff.
What's a good way to just snip this in the butt and kind of ensure a better future?
You know, it's not this, it's hard work. It's, humanity did it to themselves. They'll be able to fix it. You know, supposedly geoengineering is the one solution.
What is that?
Well, you know, there's different carbon capture methods, CO2 carbon capture methods in the planning works and design. So in theory, you're supposed to be able to grab the CO2 and take it out of the atmosphere. But we're putting it at a rate that's kind of hard to grasp. I think by 2018 we should pass the point of no return. But, you know, I guess nobody bets against the humans or, we'd be extinct.
Well, that's Temba going on to the finals.
Thank you.
You think you're going to take it all?
I don't know. It was a great opponent. You know, thank you so much for the match. It was my toughest match yet. I really didn't think I was going to pull that off. He put up a fight. I think he's a baller, and I really thank my opponent in that.
Baller, for those of you who don't know, guy who plays basketball and a good friend. So thank you so much for the fight, Temba. Get yourself a good nap. Man, that was tough there. You kind of had it. What happened?
Well, I really don't know myself, honestly. 1 minute I see a Caucasian baby. Next thing I know, his knees are bleeding, my hand's bleeding, and I'm on the ground. And he won. So I mean, it is what it is.
What's the difference between babies of different races?
I don't know. I see blood on the Caucasian baby too, and apparently they rip apart very easily. So.
That one's a toy.
Are you sure?
You're not that. You're not that dumb. You know that's toy, baby.
I don't trust it. I heard it scream when I yanked his arm out.
You're playing. I'm telling you, that's plastic. You didn't hear shit.
Well, pick it up, man.
You pick it. See what?
That's his fucking sleeve.
You're playing a little game like this is Mario or something. This is a fucking toy. This is why you lost.
Thank you, Max. Temba, a gracious winner over Dre, which means he's going to the championship battle. Who he's going to face, we won't know until tomorrow, when we have our second.
And I'm back here, back in the round.
Semi-final round.
What a great interview I just did. Who's going to be in the next round? Pond Scum versus ATM.
Pond Scum versus ATM. ATM, a giant guy. Pond Scum, little, super fast, versus giant, slow. Tune in tomorrow, Daytime Fighting League. Thanks for watching.